Yo, welcome to Inside Paint. I'm your host, Jay. And yo, check it out, man. That Kansas City Chief thing, that was crazy. That was unbelievably crazy. I mean, it was nuts. Kansas City Chiefs were just celebrating their celebration of winning the Super Bowl, which was an outstanding Super Bowl OT 25-22. And at the end of the parade, when it was just about to break loose, everybody was about to go home. A shootout went out. A shootout, man. A shootout. Now, back in the day when I was a kid, I used to go to basketball games. They used to have shootouts all the time. I used to hear shootouts in other neighborhoods and other projects. And now they're doing it on a larger scale. And they're having shootouts and freaking Kansas City Chief parades after the Super Bowl. They did the same thing over there in Boston when they was walking. They was doing the marathon. There's always fucking kids, man. There's always kids. It was two kids that started shooting, and they jumped on the kids. They killed one person, man. They injured about 30 children. This world is bizarre, man. It's out of control, man. I mean, really, it took a hot minute for the police to get down there to take care of the situation. And let's see if I can get the article. Two juveniles charged in mass shooting at Chiefs Parade. Two juveniles are charged with a crime connected to the mass shooting at a Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl rally, authorities said Friday as the city tries to recover in the aftermath of the violence. A news release in Jackson County Family Court said the juveniles were charged Thursday and are being detained in the county's juvenile detention center on gun-related and resisting arrest charges. The release said it is anticipated that the additional charges are expected in the future as an investigation by the Kansas City Police Department continues. So there was two juveniles. Now, in the world of single parents, which we already know that single parenting do not freaking work, I really suggest that women actually hold on to their relationship for the sake and the future of their children, because they out there doing a lot of fucking crazy dirt. Okay, they out there with gangs, they out there with terrorist cells, you might want to say, and basically what they did was a class of terrorism. One woman died. She was some kind of music genius. She loved music, and I think the guy who Kelsey, his wife, girlfriend, I forgot her name, and hold up, let me get it real quick. Taylor Swift donated $100,000 to this lady who died. Is totally sad and discouraging that this would happen in our country. Her name was Lisa Lopez Galvin. Okay, she kept her last name. So there it is, man. The kids are in juvenile detention. They're waiting trial. Personally, I'm not law enforcement or anything like that, but I don't know how you could charge kids. Okay, maybe they go to juvenile jail, and when they get older, they go into regular jail and spend their sentences from there. But to have, you can't have anything open anymore. It's like you gotta have security everywhere. You gotta have cameras everywhere. It's like people are promoting cameras, Big Brother. All right, and I'm just glad none of the players got hurt. I'm saddened by the woman that got hurt, who died. 30 children that got injured. There are several heroes into this conversation that jumped on the gunman because America is getting sick and tired of these terrorists, man. You're getting sick and tired of these people doing crazy stuff when people are just trying to have a good time. It's totally freaking ridiculous. You can't have a good time nowadays without somebody bringing a gun to an event and shooting up the place. Okay? And I guarantee you, no kids are never getting out of freaking jail, man. Those two juveniles, they're never getting out of jail. They caught a third suspect who was also a juvenile, but they released him later because they didn't think he had anything to do with it. Okay? The players acknowledged the situation on Twitter. It was totally freaking sad. Some of the players were remorseful about the situation. Some people are just trying. Some of the players were just like Kelsey, which is trying to promote his branding in his own state. He said, "I love Kansas City" and all that stuff like that. What about the injured? What about the people that died there? Okay, he made sure he put that in. But it's a sad situation, and the country is so free. I mean, I'm telling you straight up, man. This keeps up, America. This government going to rethink freedom. Okay, they're going to rethink freedom. They're going to regulate freedom, and once you regulate freedom, it's no longer freedom, man. And as simple as that. They talking about getting the guns, getting the automatic pistols, getting the automatic guns. You want to understand something, that America never been invaded for one reason and one reason only. Everybody have a gun everywhere. That's why you can't invade a country that has not only its military, not only its Coast Guard, not only its the weekend warriors, but you have a whole civilization with guns. You start regulating that and start taking automatic weapons and taking away people's right to bear arms. That is going to cause a further problem, because the simple fact is, as people are trying to take away gun rights, the police, the law enforcement is becoming more brutal to the people. So you take away people the right to defend their property, crime will be rampant. It'll be all over the place. Not only you have to deal with crime, you have to deal with the police. Okay? And as simple as that. Alright? There's a catch-22, you might want to say. I do not applaud or agree with this government trying to take away people's gun rights. Every time something happens in this country that was large, like this incident, they thinking about taking away people's gun rights. That's a constitutional right. How do you take away from that? That's a constitutional right. How do you take away people's guns? You cannot take away people's guns and because you'll be violating the Constitution. And as simple as that. They're talking about getting harder ways to get pistols and guns and so forth and so on. That will never happen. All you have to do is cross it through the border, and then Mexico found out about this. You'll be crossing not only drugs, they be crossing. They probably doing anyway, crossing weapons across the border to sell them at high prices. Okay, you're gonna make Mexico freaking rich. It's crazy, man. Mexico got a lot of fucking weapons. They got some things to spare, but the right to bear arms is a right that built this freaking country. Okay? I do not agree with that. I think everybody should have a gun, in my opinion. It should be freaking handed out like welfare. If everybody have a gun, everybody will think twice about shooting each other. Does that make sense? If people will start regulating carrying guns, like you gotta get a permit to carry guns. If they stop doing that, and everybody have a gun, it's easy to get a gun, it's easy to purchase a gun, there'll be no crime nowhere. And at the same time, America would be safe from being invaded by a foreign dignitary. But they want to take away your guns. They're doing the direct opposite of that. Is insane. The police is getting more aggressive. The military is thinking about getting rid of posse comitatus. All this is happening in one fell swoop. Why is that? Why are you trying to take away guns from civilians? Why are you trying to get rid of posse comitatus, and you trying to freaking put drones in the sky? I don't like it. I think people should keep their guns. Matter of fact, I think people should be promoted to get guns. I think all people should have guns, and I think guns should be not regulated at all. Like buying something from Target. Okay, as simple as that. All guns, they should have all guns. Because if everybody have a gun and everybody knows everybody has a gun, they'll be thinking twice by pulling up on people trying to shoot them. It should be applauded, not the other way around. Less guns in the streets, more military, more military, more police, more aggression towards the civilians. Police are acting like they're gangs now, and at the same time they're trying to take away your guns. That's all I got to say. This is Inside Paint. It's about this. My name is Jay. Till the next time.